Hello everyone, welcome to Zoom in Data. In this DP 600 course, you'll learn Microsoft Fabric from an analytics engineer's perspective, focusing on data modeling, DAX, performance optimization, governance, and building end-to-end analytics solutions. This series is designed to help you prepare for the interview while gaining practical, real-world skills. At Zoom in Data, we simplify complex data concepts through clear, structured learning to help you grow faster in your data career. DirectQuery and import are two important storage modes used in Power BI semantic models. Import loads data into the Power BI in-memory engine for fast analytical performance. DirectQuery keeps data at the source and sends queries when users interact with the report. Choosing the right mode depends on performance, data volume, freshness, and business requirements. Import mode copies selected data from the source into the Power BI semantic model. Data is stored in the in-memory Vertipack engine for highly efficient analytical queries. Reports query the imported data, instead of repeatedly querying the original source. Data freshness depends on scheduled or manual refresh operations. DirectQuery keeps the data in the original source system instead of importing the full dataset. User interactions generate queries that are sent to the underlying data source. This allows reports to work with data that can remain closer to the source. Report performance depends heavily on the source system, network, and query efficiency. Import mode generally provides faster interactive performance because data is stored in memory. DirectQuery can have higher latency because queries must be processed by the source system. Import is usually preferred when fast slicing, filtering, and aggregation are important. DirectQuery performance depends on source optimization, network latency, and query complexity. Import data represents the state captured during the most recent refresh. DirectQuery can query the source data when users interact with the report. Import requires an appropriate refresh strategy to keep the model current. DirectQuery is useful when accessing current source data is more important than maximum performance. Import mode stores data inside the semantic model, so model size and refresh requirements must be considered. DirectQuery can work with large source datasets without importing the entire dataset into memory. Large datasets may benefit from keeping detailed data at the source while importing smaller summaries. Storage mode should be selected based on dataset size, query patterns, and available resources. Import models require data refreshes to bring new or changed source data into the semantic model. Refresh frequency depends on business requirements and available capacity. DirectQuery reduces the need to import refreshed data because queries access the source. However, DirectQuery requires the underlying source to remain available and performant. Import provides excellent performance, rich modeling capabilities, and efficient analytical queries. Import requires storage within the semantic model and a suitable refresh strategy. DirectQuery reduces the need to store the full dataset in the model and can support fresher source data. DirectQuery may have performance limitations and greater dependency on the source system. Import mode is suitable for sales analysis, financial reporting, historical analytics, and business intelligence dashboards. DirectQuery is useful for operational monitoring and scenarios where current source data is important. Import works well when data changes periodically and fast report interaction is required. DirectQuery is useful when importing the complete dataset is impractical or freshness requirements are high. DirectQuery and import are two important storage modes used in Power BI semantic models. Import loads data into the Power BI in-memory engine for fast analytical performance. DirectQuery keeps data at the source and sends queries when users interact with the report. Choosing the right mode depends on performance, data volume, freshness, and business requirements. Import stores data in memory and generally provides faster analytical performance. DirectQuery keeps data at the source and sends queries during report interaction. Import prioritizes performance while DirectQuery provides greater source-level freshness. The right choice depends on data volume, freshness, performance, and business requirements. Thank you for watching this video. Stay connected and contact Zoomin Data for more content on Microsoft Fabric and DP600. At Zoomin Data, we focus on clear, practical learning to build job-ready data skills. Follow Zoomin Data for the full series and more insights.